I think, I'm biased in this way, but I think kind of thinking as a therapist, thinking through the lens of business, what it allows us to do is actually, ironically enough, help more people, because we can find ways to get folks over here that can pay us to then ultimately give it away over here and not have to worry about not having food on our table.
Absolutely. So and one of the things I've realized that I found mind blowing, and when I share this to other entrepreneurs, it kind of like is a really insightful aha, is that I find that the methodology or the field of entrepreneurship, when done well, and I'm not talking about the rise and grinders and I'm gonna take a course to teach you how to sell a course type of thing. But true, right? The entrepreneurship where there's a substance to it, is that it's one of the truest and healthiest way to self-actualization.
Ah, beautiful.
And when I looked at that lens of, I can take all these themes from entrepreneurship models, conscious capitalism, right? Servant leadership, all of those wonderful things that are out there, and then bring it back into, how does this apply to a family? How does this apply to a relationship? How does it apply to any aspect, parenting, whatever it may be? It just enriches the conversation on such a deep level.
Yeah. For not only that person, but also for you.
Right.
It's helping you create a life that fits you like a glove more than like a mitten.
And I put that out there, right? It's like, this is what I'm going to share. If this is not what you're looking for, then I'm not the right therapist. I'm happy to refer you somewhere else. So I think that's a big part of, right, when you start owning those all parts of yourself, right, whether it's from your perspective of what you're doing, whether it's my perspective, right, or the people that are listening to this episode, is how do you integrate all the parts that seem fragmented in your own mind to become more authentic and more purposeful?